There was a story, and the story was that one day there was a young guy or a young boy walking in the middle of the road, and someone saw him and called a police. And when the police officer came and saw the young boy walking in the middle of the road, the question the police officer asked him was, "Where do you live?" And the young guy answered, "I don't know where I live, but if you could take me to that church where there is a cross in front of it, then from then I will locate where I live." Brothers and sisters, this story of this boy that doesn't know where he lives also reflects to what we celebrate today and the gospel reading. From the gospel reading, we see a lot of people looking for Jesus. Jesus just healed Simon Peter's mother-in-law, but because of that healing, a lot of people came to Simon's house, and they were all looking for Jesus. The disciples knew where they could find Jesus. The disciples did not find Jesus in the marketplace or in the middle of the road. The disciples of Jesus found Jesus in a lonely place where he was praying. And when they came to him, they told him, "Jesus, everyone is looking for you." And that is the topic of this homily. Everyone is looking for you. But the question we have to ask ourselves this day is, or ask yourself, are you among this everyone? And if you are among this everyone that was looking for Jesus, why are you looking for Jesus? Why are you looking for him? Are you looking for him to heal you of your sickness? Simon Peter's mother-in-law, the Bible tells us that when she was healed, she rose up and started serving. She started helping people, serving them food when she was healed or after she was healed. So, why are you looking for Jesus? Are you looking for him that when you are healed or when he solves your problem, you will begin to help people or you will begin to serve people? Or are you among those that were looking for Jesus just for them to be healed so that they can go their ways? Why are you looking for Jesus? Or are you among this everyone? You know, in the gospel, we know how Jesus, Mary, and Joseph went to the temple. But when Joseph and Mary came back, they noticed that Jesus was not with them. And they started looking for him. For 3 days, they could not find Jesus. Except where? In the temple. So the question is, why are you looking for Jesus? And the second question is, where are you looking for Jesus? The disciples knew where Jesus used to be. He used to communicate with his Father in prayer. And also Joseph and Mary remembered that the only place they could find Jesus was in the temple. And that is why they went back to the temple to look for him. And they found him. So where do you look for Jesus? Do you look for him in your prayer life? Do you look for Jesus during the Mass? When the priests celebrate the Mass, do you see Jesus? When the chalice and bread are lifted up, do you see Jesus? Where do you look for him? Do you look for him in a marketplace or in the middle of the road? Or do you look for him by going to club at night, every night, but you do not have time to look for him in your prayer time? Where do you look for Jesus? That is the question. And once these questions are answered, that is when we will find Jesus. Then we will tell him that, Jesus, everyone is looking for you. So we have two questions to answer this Sunday. Why are you looking for him? Why do you come to church? Why are you a Christian? Does your Christian life reflect who you are? And the second question is, where do you look for him? May God bless you.